Good Friday Eve to you all. There I am. Hello. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for the cheering, Garen. Hey, people came back from space. That's celebratory, in my opinion. Congratulations, Artemis crew. Welcome home. Absolute heroes. I had to compose myself. Took me a minute. So how are you schmoes doing this evening? I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. I'm very happy about the Artemis mission. Minnie, it's like you said, I'm happy to be excited about space. It's cool. It's a nice feeling. So. Yeah, absolutely, brave people. No, I can only imagine. I've been on 16-hour plane flights over the ocean, so it's basically like being in space because there's nothing. There's nothing but the moon and darkness, and I couldn't imagine it being in a tin can within like 2 feet of people at all times. They landed in the exact spot decided within 30 seconds of their estimate. You can't get a bus to do that. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, let's see here. Checking my soundboard. All right, let's get to some art. Shall we get to some art? I think we're gonna get to some art. Ah! I'm nowhere. Apparently I didn't even set up the rest of me here. I mean, one moment. Meow. There's me. But what about the iPad? Do. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. Really? Hey, there we go. All right. And what about the Roscoe cam? There's the Roscoe cam. Ignore the giant cardboard box. I'm getting things ready for convention. Oh man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy Artemis made it back. Oh, my goodness. I don't know about you guys, but it has been a sleepy ass day in terms of like my energy levels. So I don't know how everyone else is feeling, but holy shit. Down today. It's been dim and rainy and cool out, so it's definitely been the weather to be sleepy. I'll give it that. Wow, 40 streams. Good job, Blackbox. Thank you. Thank you for finding me that interesting. My own mother didn't find me that interesting, so I appreciate it. There we go. I'm going to keep up my tradition of having the next week's page ready by Monday. I'll have to finish this up tonight. Okay. By the way, Randy Feltface does have a new special out. It's called First Banana, and it's quite good. I think it's only like a little bit over an hour. It's very good, very funny. I highly suggest it. I'm a huge fan of Randy Feltface, so definitely check him out when you can. Yeah, he's awesome. He's so fucking funny. Maybe I'm in the minority there, but man, I think he's hilarious. Okay. I'll have you all know that I became quite addicted to Recoin in the intervening days, so we will probably be playing that again. Hopefully, you guys don't mind a little Recoin this evening. I will find. No, just another class, the Alchemist, which I unlocked like literally last night. And it was like right before I was like, I need to go to bed because I have to work. So, yeah, I don't know much about that class yet. Yeah, I absolutely stayed up way too late playing Recoin. And there we go. there is music, but I did not get... I guess I just completely missed everything this evening. I apologize. There we go. Boop. And boop. There it is. It was here. It just wasn't turned on. Ha ha. Sorry about that. How many of my streams have just been started by completely uncomfortable silence, I wonder? A lot of them. A lot of them. Doesn't look like much is happening. I'm using the blending tool here to blend this weird little texture that I threw onto the mountains. That is a very kind estimate, Black Box. I guarantee you it is absolutely higher than that. That's very kind of you to guess that low. Oh, yay! I'm so happy for the Artemis crew. They did such a good job. I'm so proud. It's like, what do I have to be proud of? I didn't do anything. Four times off the top of your head. Well, that's fair. I also look forward to them stopping Galactus. And somehow managing to befriend the Silver Surfer. Oh. A little doodah. What? Come on. Is it with the select zone? Yeah, it's not selected. Weird. This song is so beautiful from Tunic, and it's very spacey. This feels like you should be, you know, learning how to use shit in the International Space Station music. Hello, buddy. Hey, buddy, it's Roscoe. This handsome beast. Goodbye, handsome beast.
The true artist, so let's get together, see what we can uncover. What that defines your world, gives you truth and life. What that excels, special in light to guide your way through this shadow world.
Oh, big stretchies. Ah! Oh boy. And stretch. And stretch. And there we go. Ah. Hey, Gray. Good to see ya. Oh, those were his good $5 shades. Someday I should go through the drawer here. There is a startling amount of great software in here that Mrs. Zibb collected well before she knew me. She had good taste way before she met me. Some would say that her decline in taste was when she met me. Ha 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 ha. Oh, 40 streams. Congrats, Gray. Viewers that are just brimming with power here. Wrestling was just more important. Ah, I see. I see. Well, whatever the excuse. If it were in my power, I would change it for you. My hands are tied, though. The people upstairs, they just don't want me handing out freebies. Ugh. How little we knew at that time. How little we knew. Although I'm pretty sure most of my puns have made your finger hover over the unsubscribe button more than once. Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me cue this up for you guys. Hang on. I have something for you.
Good evening, gentle listeners, or...
Hang on. Give me a second. Can I have a second, please? Let's... Ah! Good thing I ducked out of the way in time. Just a second. Just a second. Come on. Oh, okay, okay. I'll need to cue it up better at some point. Okay, don't worry about. Don't worry. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. I will return to that at some point in the near future. I didn't do what I needed to do with it yet, so it's all good. Oh, goodness. Garen, you're the one that I always imagine just kind of is like walking out of the kitchen with like a box of Cheez-Its, just like I didn't leave. I just stayed here. Bill's leaving that porch swing and just never left. I do have a comfy couch, actually. I have knocked out on that couch and that chair. They're from the same set, so basically they're the same thing. But well, that couch and chair, they have knocked me and Mrs. Zibb out several times. Minnie prides herself on having wrecked most things. Turf wars are brewing. If the toilet broke due to hard work, you have my sympathy instead. I just have this general feeling that Garen is like actually a like heavily celebrated comedian of some kind, and like they just use this time to workshop their gags. Yeah, we're the test audience at the Laugh Factory. Or they're like, Gray's contemporary, like from the future. It's like, oh, this is where all of his writing came from, this wacky ass kobold in the middle of nowhere. Oh, hecklers are fun now, because you can legitimately debate them and people will just laugh at them. I got blah, 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 blah. It's moments like that. So my brain had formulated an entire sentence. It was full of fucking nouns and there's some adverbs sprinkled in there. It was great. So I had this whole sentence, right? I completely fell apart when I started the conversation because my brain was in the middle of like 3 or 4 words. It's basically the language version of dropping your transmission. Like, I didn't even shift into first. I shifted into like shit. It's like gone. Ugh, God, I hate that. All the damn time. All the damn time. I sound like Porky Pig with Tourette's. What is the secret to diarrhea? That's one of those That's one of those statements that you go for a long walk to dust in the wind. You know, various places around town. Like a stomach medicine commercial. Medieval theme. Court wizard! What is the secret to diarrhea? Yes, my lord. Diarrhea is like a storm raging inside you. Yes, quite indeed. What is the secret, then? Yeah, you could be like Key and Peele. And then you could just out of nowhere start making incredible horror movies. Aww. Being content is important. How you doing, Black Fox? Doing okay back there? You just throwing out a hot take. What'd you get? What'd you get? Do you guys get it? With the sketch comedian, and I'm the drawing, and the thing on this. Ah. Recommended your coworkers look at those pristine, lifted, expensive pickup trucks. Take note of how many only have handprints on the very bottom of the door. My wife and I refer to them as emotional support trucks. Oh, you're my height, but you hate it. I love the ones too where it's like clearly they got an inheritance or something, or someone's slip and fall went through, because they'll have like the jacked up truck, white, always white, always. I can't tell you how many white vehicles are out here in the Midwest, but it'll be jacked up like another 3 or 4 feet. It'll probably have a cow catcher on the front, and then the double stacks in the back. Those are the ones that I'm like, okay, either the settlement went in your direction or somebody died, and you really cashed that in. Hell, I wouldn't leave Integrity. I just want to stay. Spend that long, crammed in a place like that, and it's like, part of you's like, yeah, I need to get out of here. The other part of you's just like, nah, man, this is my house now. NASA would have a hell of a time getting me out. Be like, no, you can't have it. All my stuff's in here. It's usually from selling Grandpa's 130 acres of farmland. Yes, for a pittance of what it's worth. Oh yeah, they're gonna stretch out in every situation. Like, they'll be on the couch, they'll be completely sprawled out on the couch. You're like, hey honey, can you move? No, I can't. This is my medicinal couch. It's prescription. Careful with that stuff. It's prescription. Oh, hell, that would be my excuse for everything. Like, hey, could you get the trash? Sorry. Still having a hard time hearing in regular Earth atmosphere here, because I spent the last 10 days in space, so I'm afraid I'm still trying to reacclimate myself. I would also never pass up an opportunity to pay for something and be just like, here you go. Here's 10 of your Earth dollars. You pick up your clothes? No, sorry, I'm not accustomed to things falling. Gotta be at least one breast tight in the corner hissing like a possum. I just like the idea of like NASA administrators like shaking a Twinkie at the door and just be like, come on, get out of here, come on, get out. Who's your good commander? Who's your good commander? Come on, commander, get out. Get out, commander. Commander, come on. You've been in there for 10 days. Come on. You know, I was halfway thinking, I was like, oh, if I do that little kissy noise, it's going to get Roscoe in here. Kind of hoping, but oh well. It's funny because, like, Mrs. Zibb is awesome about, like, bringing treats and stuff for him to, like, to chow on in front of the screen, but, like, he eats and he's just like, bye. Somebody's walking with their spouse who's, you know, like a NASA astronaut, just like, oh, and what do you do? He's a I had this. No, I'm thinking of too many things. Sorry. I had a joke, but it just completely disintegrated in front of me. So. Oh yeah, when I'm not streaming, he'll hang out on the bed all the time. I think it's because I'm talking, honestly. By the way, kind of a little sadder news. I don't like having sad news, but the cat that we might be taking care of doesn't seem like he's doing too good. So we might not have him after all. So it's unfortunate because we both Mrs. Zibb and I miss having a cat. So. He's just an old feller. But if you think nice thoughts about Rudy, that'd be. Mr. Rudy Toots. Yeah, we're not sure. Mrs. Zibb's dad was saying that he can't go up the stairs anymore, and he's kind of coughing up blood, and it's like, oh. So he's taking him back to the vet to check him out and everything, but he doesn't know. They've had enough animals that it's pretty apparent when one of them's super sick. So. He's an old boy too. I think he's like 15. He's an old kitty. You know, obviously all hope is not lost, but it's one of those things where it's like we're ready. You know, it's like, well, for coming to her parents as a stray, he has had a magnificent life. So. That's one of the hard things too. Like we experienced that with Lupin as well, because it was like we were trying to think, you know, like what can we do? You know, how can we help him and everything? And you know, they were suggesting, well, you know, there's like surgical procedures and like, you know, experimental things that we could do. And it's just like he is anywhere from 14 to 18 years old. He is not going to he's not going to survive being put under. But they were also like, well, then he can't move for a month and a half after they do this surgery on him, and it's just like that would be hell. Like like he wasn't the most active shepherd, but like keeping him from moving, God, you would hate that. Yeah, I knew you could relate, Minnie. You might not know this, Garen, but we're absolutely not give uppy people when it comes to animals. Roscoe is absolutely testament to that. So we always make sure we do everything we can. I just didn't want there to be any misconceptions like, you know, oh, this animal's inconvenient. Boop. It's like, no. That's never what we want to do. It was interesting too when Mrs. Zibb had to bring in her cat Newbie. You know, she was 19. She was just well beyond her years, and she had lived a great life. But Mrs. Zibb had said, she's like, oh, I feel like I waited too long. And, you know, the the nurse was really nice. She was just saying like, well, you know, better a day late than a week too early, you know. But she had said, you know, the thing that sucks is that we always think, oh, well, they'll just go quietly in their sleep. She's like, they never do. Ever. I always worry about that kind of thing, so I'm glad I give that impression. Is there a squeak in my chair or something? I keep thinking I hear Roscoe. Oh, you're kidding. Come on, Apple Pencil. Apple Pencil's just like, you want to play Raccoon? Like, I do, but, you know, I need to get some work done. Do you want to play Raccoon? Well, when a dog shows you they want to live as hard as Roscoe did. Mrs. Zibb was saying the part that really broke her heart was when he, even as sick as he was, he went over to his toys and just nosed them. It's just like, oh, well, it sounds like you're taking good care of him. Yeah, Black Fox, I don't like that either. Another one of Mrs. Zibb's parents' cats. His name was Munchkin. He was an orange. He was an outside cat. He was absolutely an outside cat, and they lived in the country, so it was easier for them to have an outside cat. Yeah, he he wanted outside all the time, and that was where he went. And then I always felt bad because Mrs. Zibb's mom looked for him for a long time. Like, you know, she wanted to give him a proper burial, and she never found him. So, oh, it's like, I hate that. It's like, you lousy cat. Don't you know we love you? You stinky little idiot. Although it was interesting to see, apparently big cats do the same thing. Apparently they will hide. They'll go away and hide when it's their time. It's interesting. I'm gonna get off the subject of sick and dead pets. It is not a day for that. It is a day for glory. It's like when I try to go on Imager and it's just like, oh look, somebody's cat, and then they're just like, here's the story of how my cat, who I had for 25 years and who was Pope, exploded one night. It's like, I don't know, man. Just tell me about the cat that was cool. That's all I, man. Oh, I love Kitty Grumbles. I love how cats will just be like, this is the language I speak and you're gonna have to deal with it. And you're just like, okay. Like every cat I've ever met, they're just like, I speak in my own way. And it's like, okay, that's fair. I will dedicate part of my brain power to determining what it is you want. It will never be enough. Oh, that's right. Jack's the dog. I'm sorry. Oh, yay. Roscoe didn't get to play Splash Gun today because it rained all day, so he did get to run in the yard and play, so there was that. You know what, Zibb? time to use the line tool. I know you didn't want to, but you're gonna. I still maintain that this, for some reason, this little like Yamaha keyboard sound reminds me of Garfield and Friends. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Nice. I am going to make some quesadillas this weekend. I'm going to see if I can't make some good quesadillas with some tasty sauce. Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, wow, it's been an hour already. Let's see this animal you speak of. Oh, the face! Oh, what a big dummy! Who's a big stinky dum dum? Who's a big stinky? Go the face! Aw, adorable, beautiful dog. I love that nose. I want to boop that nose. Also, I love the spotted tongue. Lupin had a spot on his tongue right in the middle. So he could go boop whenever he yawned. He'd be like, "Excuse me?"
Excuse me, that's not what I wanted. I would like a treat, please.
Yeah, I'm hoping I don't mess it up too bad. I've got a recipe that calls for a little bit of I want to season the beef I'm gonna put in there, but I don't want to use just a packaged taco seasoning. I might, just to make things easier, but I have everything I need. I've got the cumin, I've got the cayenne, I've got the onion, the garlic. I've got all that, so it's like part of me just wants to throw that together, but we'll see. Oh, he doesn't associate this with hostility at all. Well, fine. I guess your kindness has ruined my my veterinary practice. I will diminish into the west. Most of the vets are Galadriel, right? Might as well be. Yay! You're gonna pet me really fast. It's funny. Roscoe is my second dog. I have never had dogs before Lupin and Roscoe, and it's wild. It's absolutely wild. Like, part of me is just like, man, I could have benefited from this as a small hatchling, but I would probably also end up with the dog that picked the wrong sibling to throw their hat in the ring with, and then I would have been the one that they're like growl at and be like, oh. but I feed you and take you on walks and love you. This other one's cool. No, he's not. He's really not.
Kind of an asshole.
They're a lot. Dogs are a lot. I know so many people who say like they basically were better friends, better family members, and better people in general to their dogs. Because their dogs were better family in general. Well, tell Jack that he's adorable and I love him. Moonbase Commander, eh? Enter for your chance to win a trip to space camp. I would have bought that game just for that.
Well, kid, you've learned a lesson today. Don't ride me, and you're gonna lose some of those teeth. Let me introduce you to some of my squeaky toys.
That's another fun little weird thing that we've taken to now that we have a dog. Previously I absolutely hated the sound of squeakers, and they drove me crazy. We actually stopped selling products with squeakers in them at conventions because they were so annoying, and we just didn't want to add to the cacophony. And now I can barely hear them. Like, he'll be squeaking a toy directly in the back of my head, and I'll just be like, I've seen that. Goldens always think everything is their fault. Like, the Hindenburg crashes, and the Golden Retriever's just like looking at you like, I'm sorry I somehow did that. I don't know my own power. Do you still love me? I know the breed is supposed to be from Scotland, but it's just like, honestly, with how apologetic they are, they could be Canadian. Easily. Oh, by the way, I can say that now. Because some of my ancestry is from Canada. So. Aww. Salem was top dog of the house, despite the fact that he was a cat. Probably not, but you know what? I bet you if I showed up at the border, they'd be like, you already came all the way out here. Yeah, hoser though he is. All right, you can come on in. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. Did you bring any Pabst? Why, yes, officer, I did bring some Pabst. Oh, well, gee, I didn't know you had your passport with you. Your Pabst port. Get on in there. Oh, there's plenty of syrup for you. Don't ride the moose, please. Just don't try to fake the accent. You're doing it perfect, but they won't admit it. Oh man, no, I would walk in there and be like, hey there, fellas, how's everything going today? You guys doing okay? You all right? How's your mom? You're doing okay? And then anytime, like, I drop the pen and be like, oh, sorry. They'd be just like, what has he just been? He's been out of town for a while? Like, you doing all right? You okay? Yeah, I'm all right. You okay? You doing all right? Hold up the line for like 4 hours asking if we're all right. course, then it's just swapping recipes at that point, you know. My ma made the best oatmeal butterscotch cookies. You guys have probably never had them. Are you kidding me? I thought I was the only one. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Yes, I lived in southern occupied Canada for a short time. I say short time. Half of my life. Half of my life. Although, where I am now, it's funny, I've actually lived here almost longer than my hometown, which is crazy to think about. Oh, no. That's the awesome thing I've learned about Canadians is that despite the fact that it's just like, you know, they got the Uber, oh boy, no, oh boy, you know, they got that. They could turn on dad voice or mom voice real quick, and it's amazing. Sorry, sir, I hate to be a bother, but you're going to have to go back to the back of the line there and file Form 197G. You've got 197D as in David over here, so if you could kindly move yourself to the back of the line, everyone here can go ahead and get on with the rest of their day, even you. And you know what? There's some coffee over there by the crawlers. There's still some crawlers left. Why don't you go get yourself one of them there? We'll see you at the front of the line real soon, all right? Okay. Oh, almost got you there. Oh. Goddamn Ope. Ope. It's so angry at Ope. It's just like, no, I do it all the time. I have tried to surreptitiously change it to Oop. Because somehow changing the inflection makes it better. I'll legitimately do that though. I'll like try to walk by somebody at work and we'll do the whole like, you know, go on the same side at the same time thing and be like, whoop, excuse me. One was complaining about how few airport border agents were handling the line at the crossing, and he was like, yeah, but you know, if you had gotten fast pass, you'd already be through now, wouldn't you? Oh, fucking God. Oh, man, I'm sure I'd do fine in Ontario. My wife would just be like, oh my God. I know, I didn't realize I was bilingual. Here we are. 6'4" and really fit. Not what you expected to. Yeah. This is like Hiroko's deployment music. A little jump. Swish! Yeah, but you know, if you got in the fast pass, you'd already be through now, wouldn't you? Ah, see? Oh yeah, I know. Don't you worry, that line's gonna clear up right now. You got Bill over there, and he's one of the fastest guys we got over here at the border. So no worries, right? You're gonna be right. You're gonna be fine. Just head to the back of the line there, and you know, if you see Tim back there, he's the big fellow with the afro haircut. Just tell him I said hi. I haven't seen him all day. Back when I worked customer support for a major electronics company, I was talking to somebody, and I think I just got comfortable. And I just said like, okay, and I'm gonna need your mailing address. And they're just like, oh, you're from Minnesota. I'm like, no, close though. And they're just like, oh, I heard it. All the American border agents went to lunch at the same time, so every booth was unoccupied and our lines weren't moving, but Canadian guy couldn't do anything about that from his side of the border. You know, I don't think they know it's noon over here too, but we got stuff to do, you know. No, it's okay. It's okay. You go back to your lunch. You go back to your lunch. Yeah. Oh, that hamburger helper. Whew. That's some good smell there. You got any craft dinner over there? No? All right. They're still using daylight savings time, so you know. Yeah, they're tremendously backwards, but they are some of the nicest people you will ever meet. Oh, hell, oh, no, trust me. I have gotten so much more out of non-craft dinner in the past. My best friend and I used to do what we call a budget lunch. Basically, we turn out our pockets and figure out how much money we had, and then we go to the grocery store and see what we could get. And we got off-brand mac and cheese, and it was with like the wheels instead of the shells and cheese or the noodles. And I swear it tasted better for some reason. Maybe it's because we just bought it with our own money, but they grasp more of the cheesy goodness. If I worked in Canada and someone was asking me where the American food section was, I would have to bite the inside of my mouth to keep myself from saying, "Oh, see, can you see? They're right over there on that aisle." It's a little dark here with the stars. The stars' early light isn't really helping that section very much. America. I bet. And I don't blame him one bit. No actual American is like mad about anything that Canada is doing in retaliation for the bullshit that is happening. No actual American is just like, "Oh, that's not fair to America." It's like we're all going, "Yeah, we hope he dies soon. Just give us. We have asked for so much, and I apologize." Bugs Bunny Florida meme. Yeah. You know, Canada could be an island if you really wanted it to. You have one of them space lasers and just pew right on the border there. Yeah, be your very own island. And you know, up north, that's really more of like an archipelago. So there you go. That's a fun word to say with a Uber accent. Archipelago. Archipelago. Arachnopelago. Probably wise too, because I mean, with the dramatic cuts we've had to the CDC, the the FDA, and everything. I don't really trust food from us either. I'd prefer to eat something that is Hensho in Mexico. Is that a little spider? What is that? Oh, it's okay. It's an astronaut. It looked like a little spider for a second. It looked like a little tarantula. Oh, I throw that around here all the time, and Minnie has and Black Box have never stopped me. So either I'm doing it incredibly wrong, and they're just reveling in the fact that I'm an idiot, or I'm accurate enough that they're just like, no, he sounds like one of us. I'm sure NASA is on Twitch. That would be very wise of them. Yes, if the story is if the story is to be believed, my grandfather walked down from Canada to find work here in America. Once he did, he walked back up to Canada to get his wife and children. It's that level of passive aggression that makes me believe that it's probably true. Aw. Good to have you lurking here, Gray. If you have some insightful goofiness that you want to share with us, you feel free. But for now, enjoy your lurk. Gray, everybody. If I was more on top of my shit, I'd be way better at giving people intros and outros. I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know why that's something I have to do, but I just feel like it's appropriate for some reason. Hydrate and stretch. God, in this economy? Ay, 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 ay. Welcome, Chroma. Good to see you. Enjoy your loafing. Unlike Strong Bad, I do not have a sign that says no loafing. Therefore, I cannot even remotely enforce any kind of loafing rules. Well, that is true. No dragon is as big as Trogdor. Not that he's larger than anyone, but he's just a shape that no dragon should have ever been, and yet continues to be. It's all those consummate bees. Oh, S is for sucks, Dragon. Oh, man. You always got to worry about that guy. Always lurking. One thing I find interesting about coloring is that I will always figure out exactly where I completely, like, drop the ball when it comes to line art. It's just like, oh, well, this whole thing is flooded. Well, that's just ducky. Cobalt Fun Bucks implies the existence of Cobalt Malice Bucks. Yeah, that's true. I have none, if that's what you're seeking. Chroma wields that spray bottle like Bran of Tarth. Just like, psh. Spray and whap. Spray, whap, spray, whap, spray. From the makers of Whap and Spray. wow, 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 wow. Sorry, I thought I would add that. Well, I like Zero Mission, so. Actually, Fusion was my favorite Metroid, which I know is heresy, but. I do shrink down to inventory size. He said take like a medication, and all I could think of was when we took Roscoe to the vet. One of the one of the vets clearly just loves this dog, and she was doing everything she could to help him. And we were looking at different medicines to give him, and my face! It just had things thrown at. But we were getting different medicines that we could give him, and easy stuff, so we didn't have to get prescriptions for everything. And with his potty troubles, we were just like, well, we're not sure what to do about that. And she's like, actually, yeah, if you want to give him over the counter, you can give him Prilosec. I told Mrs. Zibb later that at that moment, I don't know if I had ever struggled harder to not say something I had seen on the internet, because I absolutely wanted to just shout, consume Prilosec! It didn't show up. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, you know what? I was so excited to get to streaming tonight so everyone could see all my beautiful artwork that I forgot to put my tits on. There we go. That's better. Da 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 da. There we go. Now hang on a sec. Let me go ahead and chuck something at myself here. Let me check. Hey, there we go. And here, I'll make up for the missed ones. There we go. Well, if it isn't just Jimmy Fallon and your stream broke quartet. Give me a minute. There we okay. All right, now I'm gone entirely. There we go. All right, that's better. There. That's better. All right, one more time. You know, I blame Roy for a lot of things. That's it. That's the statement. Yay, Borgor. Yeah, it's funny. The other day I was talking about Roy, and then like I started thinking about him. Like, what if he's just like this really enthusiastic kobold that just does not have luck at all, and he's just like super cute, and like I was like, oh no, I'm starting to feel bad for Roy. Doesn't even have a proper kobold name. He's just Roy. Oh, what if he was a gnome, like after completely and utterly decimating a gnomish encampment? What if we found Roy? It's just this confused little kobold. He didn't really know what he's doing. He's like sweeping or something. I don't know. Like he's just like, I'm just trying to be helpful. Oh no! Now the lore has redeemed Roy. How could this have happened? How could I have once again let one of my fictional characters burrow its way, insect-like, into my heart, causing irreparable damage that will only be discovered decades from now, and too late. It was on both ends of the cave. Roy, honey, when you look at the Madoc, how many pieces do you count? Now keep in mind, if it's all together, that's one piece, like the anime that you like. Wait. All the pieces are in one place? I guess that's good. Are all the pieces able to be used, or can they only be contained in a small box that I should avoid sneezing nearby? If I pick up the box and I sneeze, will the Mattock suddenly be gone? I'm gonna look over and see a dragon with a heavy mining pick just stuck in his forehead. He's just like, not happy. Oh, good, big pieces. That's good. That's way better than small pieces. Not as good as Reese's Pieces, but you know, we're taking what we can get here. Good job, Roy. Bonus pieces, yeah. That's what we look for. We look for those bonus pieces. God, y'all are gonna make me draw Roy. Friggin' Roy. Curse his endearing nature. I keep stumbling into bed at some unreasonable hour, and I'm like, where's my drawer? Scrabbling at the front of a dresser, drunkenly. He's technically correct. Just the best kind of correct. I'm gonna save this. Give me a second here. Sounds like the perfect music to harmlessly debate the acceptable status of a dresser. I mean, not only is it a bed, it's also storage. There's so much it can be. If there's anything we're good at, it's making the most out of things that people wouldn't normally use for things. One for each one in the trench coat. Yep. Oh my god, is Roy gonna have to be in Sidereal Cycle? Now I have to think. Oh my god, is Roy gonna have to be in there? Garen, that was the most Cobalt thing I've ever heard anyone say.
That's where the coat sleeps.
God dang it, Roy. This proto Roy was not working out. I'm glad we got good Roy here. Like most kobolds, you have a proud, prominent snoot. They are some of the best characters. I haven't caught it in a while, but I know Rick Griffin on Sundays has a Pathfinder game going, and one of the characters is a Kobold Barbarian, and it might be one of my favorite things. I am not biased because it is a tiny blue kobold, but yeah, it's one of my favorite things. Also, the kobold's rage is triggered by fear instead of anger. He did. Yes. Properly moved on. When one species doesn't fit, then you just move to the next one. Ah, damn it. I'm starting to like the idea of having Roy in there. Ah, fuck. Dragons usually end up taking all the wacky moss away. Then they get really giggly for like a week. Roy, as it turns out, is the kobold that has been tasked by Tiamat to put lockpicks and single pieces of gold into ancient chests. Also, the occasional cheese wheel, if he remembers to not eat it. This is such a tiny incidental piece of music in Chrono Trigger, but it's so good in this form. also like to think Roy never really suffers permanent damage. Like, he doesn't lose limbs or anything. He kind of Looney Tunes his way out of everything for some amazing reason. That's from one of those lost books of the Bible. The women rolled the stone away from the tomb, and there was Roy. Turns out Roy is like some kind of elder god. Oh my, is Roy the Kobold Fizzban? Is that what we're suggesting here? Is Roy the Kobold version of Fizzban? Look at that face. Look at that little proto face that I haven't quite finished yet. Hello, boopy doop. Hey, yo, doopy boop. You're a good boy. Oh, you did that, huh? Yeah, you hit your knack. Boy's got his snack going on. Roy's patron is Tiamat with a lesser patronage in Acme. I am spitting all over this. I'm trying not to. Yes, actually, we should get a nice shot of the boy. Hey, it's the boy. It's funny that Roscoe is like perfect kobold riding size, but I would die if I tried to ride it. Yeah, get that snack. Getting a little fuzzy there. Let me try restarting the cam. There we go, that's better. Nom 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 nom. He loves his snack. Further indication Jack likes his new bed. He scoops your laundry onto it. Oh. We don't deserve dogs. Ooh, a snack. That sounds really good, actually. Yeah, you can get your knack, buddy. All right. I am going to do something here. I'm going to take a break, and I will be back shortly. Roscoe is going to enjoy his knack, and let's see here. There we go. Okay. So, anyway, I will be right back, and just give me a minute. I gotta go do a thing, and I'll be back in a little bit. So, get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, go to the bathroom, do what you got to do. I'm going on a break, and I will be back shortly, everybody. So, un momento, por favor. What are you watching, Black Box? Was I muted? Hopefully I wasn't muted. But what I did say was Black Box, right. Somebody screenshot his tabs. But yeah, sorry. I had to get ice cream. It's tasty. I'm going to need to put together another good B-roll for breaks, so I can have like a minute or two to actually eat something and drink something. I may have broken the law while driving that. Oh, Roy. Your generalized joy is infectious. Millions died. Yes, I know. I know. Daddy has ice cream. And you might think it's not fair that Daddy has ice cream, but remember, you got ice cream, buddy. You got ice cream. Look at that face. That is the face of a dog that got ice cream today. That is a dog that got ice cream. Yeah. Yeah, you got ice cream today. It's so funny you asked that. He totally had ice cream today. If you were to ask him, though, he'd say,
Yo, I've never had the iced creams.
so what are you guys doing? I'm trying not to crunch into the microphone. This fucker is in a delicious waffle cone. Man, I'm really glad that I don't have my headset mic on. That would be bad. Oh yeah, my power company does the same thing. You should use your electricity on off-peak hours. It's like, you should shut your goddamn mouth and give me my electricity that I paid for. Telling you, as soon as I'm rich and money doesn't matter anymore, I'm just going full solar. Oh, I need to find a print or build one of an ice cream cone holder that goes in your freezer. That way, I can enjoy ice cream and then put it in the freezer and then stream without being a freaking Neanderthal and eating like a madman. And then I can come back to ice cream later. Ah, but it's already a waffle cone. Why would I need a bowl? Yeah, I get these little energy updates from my electric company. And like, here's how you use electricity this week. And it always varies between $1. It's always up or down $1. All right. Not that the power company limits my electricity. It's really more along the lines of that they tell me when it's more expensive to run shit, which is completely arbitrary. It doesn't cost more to run the electricity a certain time of day. They just do that. It's just one more way for them to make money because they don't have enough. Well, more people are using it. You know that. It's just one of those things where the way they frame it, it's just like, the electricity that we pipe in hot and steaming from the electricity mines is much rarer in the evening. Five, 3, 5, 7, 6, 9. Man, he's so freaking cute. Oh, my pencil's dead. That's what's happening. Okay, that makes sense. Right. Okay, everybody. We'll work more on Roy later. Technically, you're not wrong, Black Fox, although there are some subtleties in the nuclear power kind of industry that are a little bit different. But the principle is the same. It's the last throws before everyone starts going solar, I feel. Because once you start getting your electricity for free, who the fuck cares? And then they'll find some way to subsidize the sun and be like, well, you guys, you can't just have any electricity. It's got to be regulated to, like, sunlight. Okay, Roy. Roy, you've been great. You've been wonderful. Everyone, say thanks to Roy. We're gonna put him away for now because my pencil is out of juice, and that means we have to move on to other pursuits. Make sure I save Roy here. There we go. Did you bring your dino? Is that your dino, baby? Is your dino? That dinosaur is unsettlingly blue and cream colored. A little too much.
Oh no. Oh no, that's a dinosaur. That's mine. Gimme. Oh no. Give me that dinosaur. Give me. Oh, you got it, because you're strong and mean. You're a strong, mean dog, Roscoe. You're so strong and mean.
I think one of the things too is that the majority of America, at the very least, has an infrastructure that is way, way, way older than it should be. Kind of like that power transformer in California that was literally just hanging on an iron hook that had finally corroded through and fell and started a fire. Probably not. It's probably not being solved. Not by scientists, but definitely by the industry. Why solve the problem? Because it'll just bring in less money. All right. Doo-doo-doo. All right, music. You've done admirably. Now it is time for you to rest. Take the reins in a different direction. There we go. And let's do this again. There we go. And hold. Oh, come on. Anytime now. There it is. Hey, it's Wreckmine. I've really been enjoying this frickin' game. And I know that it has a bit of a problem with me animating at the same time, so I might just ditch, but let me see if I can scrounge this up here one moment. And come on, animate, you little butt. There we go. Oh, well, there we go. That's better. All right, now we're cooking with gas. Let's do this. And hey, all right, perfect. Okay, Rakoy. 1. Let me show you the incredible distance we've gone here. So we have a couple of different skins. We have the Gala, which is, I think they could have just called this Murica. Then there's Clover Pit, which we just got, and Surreal Street. There's the cardboard one. And let's see if I can change my category without completely freezing up my. There we go. Okay. I think we'll go with good old Carton for right now. I have not won the green ticket yet, but we're unlocking coins. Look at all these coins we got unlocked. Good shit. And we have the biologist, who's the bunny, and we have the chemist, who is a oh, what is it? I can't remember the name of this one. But super cute. Anyway, I will go back to there's a bunch of other ones. I'll go back to the manager for now. We'll just use the standard. I am Knuff. God, I love the Barbie movie. It's so good. All right, I have a new strategy that is inspired by Chroma during our last encounter. It is to focus the sides. And I typically go one side at a time. Ah, look at that. Okay, we only have 18 tickets. Buy one of those. That's all we really need for that. You, and there we go. There we go. Nice. Very nice. The big thing we want to get to is the score rate. You see in the back here, there's that score rate. That is the coin. The coin score equals the value times the score rate. So each coin has their own value. And you can see the copper coin there has a value of 2. My rate is 1. So the score for it is 2. If I crack that sucker up, then that's going to be real helpful. You're not wrong, Black Box. There's actually a bunch of designs for those right now. All right, Black Old Doll. Won't you fall and wash away the rain? Okay. Chips. Ah, yes, there's some modifier prizes. They'll add modifiers to one of the coins that I have in my possession. Price inflation. Boo. And let's see what the gold squishy does. Apply golden modifier to a coin. Doot. 25. We're gonna get a combo here. There we go. Chocolate coin. Oh, I don't have enough. Darn it. Oh, yeah, yeah. I've been playing runs lately with just like 4 coins, and that it's been working out fine, so. I've gotten around 15. I actually have gotten there. Oh, that's the one. I like this one. Lets me use more exchanges. Good. These. Triangles. Anything? All right. Somebody making all the rumble bumbles over here. That's Roscoe. He didn't know. That's okay. I understand. I will say I believe I've said it before. It's I am going to drive people nuts with how I play games. So I apologize, but that is unfortunately one of the things that is true about me. I will drive people absolutely insane with the way that I play games. Yeah, 36. Ooh, bad coins. Destroys nearby coins, but I don't like that. God darn it. I need less prize balls and more like everything else. Oh, thank you, Chroma. Oh, like, unironically, like, not get out of the room for 45 minutes? Because, like, I could completely understand it if someone was like, oh, look at the artistry of this particular level or whatever, but, like, oh, man. That'd be too much for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the? I don't remember seeing that before. Okay. Fewer prizes, more everything else, please. Gotta find some kind of unlock that gets the freaking prize balls on the spinner lower, because dang. Gosh, dang it. I don't think I've gotten more than like one. Right. Oh, this is a terrible run. I was having better luck last night. Anytime I give me good spin, good spin. Hey, that's better. Would have liked a question mark, but that's okay. Ugh. Man, these prize balls, they are just killing me. There it is. Yes, there are squishies now. There are squishy prizes that I can get. And they add modifiers to the coin. The ones that I have in my little holder. Yeah, that score rate is way lower than it needs to be. Need to get some decent chips that have good powers. Ah, we're cooking. Ugh. So lame. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, something good. All right, cool, all right, coin tower, I'll take it. Yeah, I had chips that had given me a score rate that was like 20 something. Yes! All right, all right, all right. Come on, something cool. Most excellent. That is a lot of goddamn coins. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. Come on, big coin tower. You can do it. I got some extra coins, extra coins. Good, good, good. You know, Chroma, I think I've seen something like that in my arcade near my hometown. They had a few coin pushers, and they just had these spots where it's like, these coins will not move if you go here. Fortunately, most people had already jammed them up during the day, so they wouldn't be too big of a problem. But if you'd started right during the beginning of the day, then there was no hope. Come on. Come on, you big sad sack. Oh, my hometown arcade was full of relics. Do not have the right power-ups for getting this thing. Come on. Man. Oh! I think it's going. Oh, it's so close to leaning right over the pit. Oh, come on. Yeah! Oh, I almost had a 200 combo. Man, I was so close. $18's better than nothing. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Fishbone. Now, I need you. Oh, it's not getting the fishbone. I don't know if it's going to give the modifier to. Like, unless you get some of the power-ups that give you the like longer combo time, man, you got to be like right on the thing like every time. I hate that I got prize ball. Wish there was like third wheel. Ugh, fine. It's not my first 20K. It's my first 20K on stream, I will say, though. Yeah, 75. I like that. You like how well the game works with my stream background showing through? You mean my little avatar here? I don't even see the cave. Weird. Oh, now I do. Ha! Okay, I see it in the back now. Okay, funny. Did not even notice that. I was too busy with all the coins. Works so well, it's like it's displaying nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Oh yeah, Roy would just be sitting on it. Just whee! 72, that's not terrible. I'd like to think that Roy is like eating lunch in here. Like he's just sitting there, eating lunch. Every so often he grabs a coin, dips it in like ketchup or something. Nom nom nom. I like how the comment I made before about the game was Yeah, you kind of have to pay attention to it. It's just like, yes, Zibb. There are games that you have to pay attention to. That's most of them. Unless you're playing an idle clicker, but you're really not playing an idle clicker. You're just kind of watching your computer, like, mess with itself. There's a lot of them, aren't there, Roy? Ugh, God, prize ball is just such a... It's such a disappointment. Especially when I don't have the explodey prize to use on it. Mayo and relish, huh? Oh man, that is certainly a dip. By the way, if you guys ever want to watch a fever dream of a Charlie Brown cartoon, watch Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, and Don't Come Back. It is the weirdest Peanuts like cartoon you'll ever watch. Oh God, why? Everything about this hurts. $54 is good. $54 is good. Unless I get some really good rolls on the prize wheel here, this run might be done, son. Round 10, too. Nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. I swear it feels like you could tilt the machine. I know you can once per game, and when you ever get that little screw power up. Ah! Oh, big stretch. Big stretchy. Well, I think that run is at an end. We certainly gave it a good shot. Wow, that's a lot of coins. Flu Planet. Coins become math coins when a prize ball lands nearby. However, inserting coin has a 50% chance to fail. Boo. Strong magnet. Magnet also attracts... Okay. By the way, this is a little raccoon in a little black dress, by the way. Ah, excellent. All right. Let's see here. That is good for now. I am going to switch us over to another game. Fan art, the black dress raccoon. Well, you heard the lady. Okay. Oh, it's not. Okay. Da 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 da. Alrighty. Yeah, I was actually playing some Burnout 3 last night to wind down before bed. And it was just funny to me that I was like, man, I love this game. I should stream it. And I was like, this game is really good when you have the music. When you don't have the music or when it's completely wiped out of the game, it's fun, but the music really makes it. So, sadly, unless I was doing some kind of like a live stream that wasn't intended to be, recorded and played later, I would probably do that. What was I going to da? That's it. That's it. That's what I'm doing. Just doing it. Just doing it. Okay, where is it? Oops. All right. All right. I have wanted to play this on stream for a decent amount of time now, and obviously I need to replace it with F-Zero music. You're not wrong. You're not entirely wrong. Okay, where is... There we are. All right. So, I've wanted to play this on stream for a while. I have never played through this, but it looks like something that I would enjoy playing. So, I'm going to give this a shot and see what you guys think. I'm working on that. Absolutely. Thank you. Let me get this up here so I can see it. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. There we go. Oops. Ancient times, giants. I think this was not resized appropriately. All right. In ancient times, a race of ruthless giants rebelled against the power of the elders. Usurped! They were forced to fight a brutal war, and many of them fell on the field of battle. Their followers began to think that the age of the elders had ended. Amid this turmoil, a brave warrior swore to put an end to the rebellion. He fought heroically, ultimately succeeding only because he possessed the Golden Axe, a gift from Thor's spirit of thunder. Thunder! Many years passed, and the bitter incident was nearly forgotten. Forgotten, that is, by all but the evil giant Death Adder. Everyone lived in peace and happiness in the country of Firewood, a land ruled by a family that had mastered the magic of the 9 crystals, relics that warded off evil and preserved peace, and had also mastered the spells of thunder, earth, and fire. Unable to attack Firewood, Death Adder conquered Nendoria and Altorulia, but longed for the day when he would finally defeat Firewood. Finally, a greedy high-ranking minister of Firewood betrayed the king, selling the gems to the evil Death Adder. Firewood quickly fell and was burned. Heroes of Firewood sought to kill Death Adder, but his gruesome monsters seemed to be everywhere. Left to his own devices, the entire world might fall under his evil reign, unless, of course, a hero emerges, brave enough to end Death Adder's rule. It's Golden Axe Warrior, baby! I don't know why I cut off like that at the top. Let's fix that. There we go. Hell yeah. Okay, we know. Like, listen. Bad guys, killed good guys, did bad things, not cool people, etc., etc. Golden Axe, yes, but this is Golden Axe Warrior. I mean, listen to that tune. This is on the Sega Master System. I have always wanted to play Sega Master System games. Let's see. Of course, our name is going to be... Oh, you know what? Let's... There we go. Roy! Firewood's facing a crisis. Death Adder attacked and stole the 9 crystal which protected us. Death Adder killed your parents. Destroy Death Adder and get those 9 crystals. So Golden Axe Warrior is basically what would happen if Zelda was made in 1991. So here we are. We're in a little glade. Here's our status screen. Back with the stab again. If you head north, you'll encounter stronger beasts. Death Adder hid the 9 crystals in 9 different labyrinths. Those labyrinths are supposed to be around here. You should try force to get them. I'm from a southeastern town called Salem. When the monsters attacked, I escaped. Great. All right. Star Tropics, but better? Much better. They had a whole year. Death Adder killed the King of Firewood and Princess Tyrus. Not Tyrus Flare. Tyrus Flare's awesome. Some have seen Death Adder's monsters near Milliver, too. Oh, noes. Hello, small child. Good luck. Ah, it's the fireplace. I was going to walk into the fireplace. Hello, Graves. It's a pretty grave situation. So already you can kind of tell this is super Zelda. And I believe the currency in this land is horns, which I find to be kind of cool, but also kind of difficult to do. This is interesting to me because this particular game was bread. This game was produced in 1991, which was a full, could it have been 5? I'm getting my ass beat. Whoop. All right then. Horn. Yeah, I believe I just attached them to my hat. But this game was made about 5 years after The Legend of Zelda came out. So Zelda 2 had already come out. God, Link to the Past was in development and everything. But, I mean, look at this. Look at the color depth in this particular game. Like, if there's one thing that surprises me about the Master System, and it's funny because I think people in Canada know more about the Master System than me, because it was more popular there. But, like, if there's one thing that blows me away about some of the Master System games that I've seen, like, they look and sound great. And they absolutely surpass, like, what the NES could do. So it was just interesting to me. It's just like another one of those, like, man, what happened, Sega? You did so great on the quality of this game. And in '91, the Genesis was still going strong. I mean, so was the SNES, but because I believe regular NES came out in '86, the Game Boy came out in '89, and then yeah, the Super Nintendo would have come out pretty shortly thereafter, if I remember correctly. And yeah, I would say like the Master System had the benefit of time. I mean, it definitely was released later. It had a longer cycle, so it was able to kind of take a lot of elements from games that made the 8-bit generation what it was. What's funny though is that with the design of some of these enemies, I feel like they were building a hide glide game. And then they were just like, throw Golden Axe at it. I might need to get a map or something, because otherwise we will be... Oh boy, I cannot block axes. Not yet. Oh boy, I died fast. Yeah, I definitely would like to play through this game. Funny, you never see the pork guys again in any of the Golden Axe games. I do feel like this game is only like tangentially related to Golden Axe, like by name only. There's not a whole lot else keeping it. Like there's some named characters, but nothing else really holding it to Golden Axe. I also find it funny that the main character actually looks like a mixture of Link and the descendant of Erdrick from Dragon Warrior 1. Oops. Oops. Oh, I turned left. Come on now. Yep, not until I find the shield of axe blocking. Followed very shortly by the Glock of enemy killing. Ooh, big tough guy there. Cannot handle the tough guys yet. Need to get past those rocks too. Oh, darn it. Thank you. Thank you for dropping a spoiler map. Ooh, that was meat that time. Got a full sandwich going here. Ha! Ha! Bastard. Give me that bread. Now, this configuration is funny because this is exactly Zelda. Like, this particular configuration is exactly Zelda. Find that. Did that bush come alive? It did. Nice. Okay. Well, I would like to jump into this and figure it out. I will have to study the spoiler map. Yeah, actually, it has a shit ton more health than Zelda, but I think you take more damage, honestly. I am going to jump into this. I think I am going to call it for tonight. I'm actually getting a little bit of a headache, so I think I'm going to call it before I am miserable. But I do think I'm going to jump into this on Monday, and we'll play this and some Raccoon. Yeah, new adventure. And I hope everybody has a great night. I hope you have a great weekend. If you have any suggestions or questions or anything, feel free to drop it in the Discord. I'll be around. But thanks, Roy. I'm glad you found glue. Thanks, buddy. Frickin' Roy. Love that guy. Anyway, everybody have a great night. Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll catch you on Monday. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next time.